Hey guys, today I want to talk about some of the things that have been my favorites in the winter. It seems a little bit recent coming off of my 2021 favorites video recently, but I really want to cultivate a heart of gratitude and just realizing the blessings that I have around me, especially the little things that they're not even really things, but just being thankful for the little moments and stuff. And I thought a really good way to do that this year is to do a seasonal favorites video. I did one back in the summer as well, but that one was more actual physical items. This one's going to be a good mix of physical things and just daily rhythms and routines and that kind of thing. So before we get started, one of the things I'm going to mention that I haven't even done yet that I think is going to be a favorite this winter is going to be my no spend month that I talked about in my last video. And I made myself a few printables. It's way too bright today for, there we go. I made myself a few printables and I put these up available for free if you want to, if you're planning on joining me on the no spend month and want to grab them. I have a page that talks about why I'm going to be doing it, some of my triggers, places that are bad for me, places where I have spent more this previous month so I can kind of keep track of what I want to change there. Then I have a no spend tracker. I'm really excited about this. I like these daily trackers, so every day I don't spend money, I'll cross it off. And I'm doing it in February, so there's only 28 days. So I blacked those off already, and then this is like still there in case people want to do it other months. So, and then I made a page of things I want to buy so that when I get the itch to buy something, I want to write it down instead of actually purchasing the item. I made a daily gratitude page, which after my video, someone commented and said they do that in their prayer journal, and I think that's awesome. I think I'm going to do that in my prayer journal, and I'm going to use this page to write like wins. Like if I was at the grocery store and I wanted to buy this special item that I don't need to buy, then I'll write that down. I think that's how I'm going to end up using this page. And then there's a page on reflection. So I have what did I like about this month, what was hard, what habits can I continue from this month. And then on the back, I'm just currently writing a list of exceptions for myself. I remembered that there's like a birthday in February that I need to buy a gift for. So if I don't buy that in January, I'll have to buy that in February. And I think there was one other thing, but I don't remember. But I'm trying to not spend beyond what I am aware of before February. I'm trying not to just buy things willy-nilly. So while February is part of winter, I haven't actually done this yet, but I think it's going to be a favorite for winter. One of my favorite things. Okay, now the rest of the things on my list are things that I've actually been doing. Let's talk about my juicer. So I shared my juicer in my what I got for Christmas video, and as well in my morning routine video. And I've used it almost every single day since I got it. I have been really enjoying my juicer. Two favorite recipes. I will eventually hopefully get more veggies in there. It's currently pretty heavy on the fruits. But what I've been doing lately, and I'll put these recipes in the description. One of my favorite recipes is 2 oranges, 2 apples, a lemon, a cupful of spinach, and like 3 supersized Costco carrots. I'm really liking that, and I feel like that all that vitamin C is so good for January. And then another one I've been doing is, oh, I think this is the one that I made on my morning routine video. 2 pears, 2 apples, and a bunch of spinach. And I can't remember if I put lemon in that one or not. I haven't made that one in a few days now. So I'll put the recipes in the description in case you're curious. But I have been loving my juicer. It's so good when it's so cold in here, out here in the winter, and we don't get a whole lot of decent fruits and vegetables shipped to us, and then it's a harder time even eating them. So it's been good. I've been loving that. Now, I'm not a huge beauty products person. Seriously, like 50% of my makeup comes from the dollar store and the other 50% is from Walmart. So I'm never going to be a beauty guru, nor will I ever have a roundup of like the best beauty products of this year because I don't even try that many. But this last year, due to my previous foundation no longer existing, I had to find some new stuff, and I've been really liking this. This is what it is. It's the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation. and this one is in the fair porcelain because it's winter and my skin is very white. I think in the summer I will bump up one level as I can and the freckles come out. But I'm really liking this. It's like super thin and it's very hydrating. It's not very dry. I've been enjoying this. So there we go. There's one beauty product actually on a favorites video. Oh, and I got this from Walmart and it was like pretty cheap too, so that's always exciting. Another thing I've been loving this winter is blankets. So I got a blanket. I actually need to grab it. I found this one at Costco at the beginning of the winter. This was one left. I think they sold it last year. It's a Pendleton blanket and it is so thick and soft and warm. I've been loving this, and then also my heated blanket, which I've had for a few years, but now it kind of just like lives on my chair and I use it every morning when I wake up. Just January, I'm gonna be warm, turn it on first thing, and I've been loving that. Sometimes I'm cold and I use this blanket plus the heated blanket. I decided if you're gonna live somewhere cold, you just gotta go with that and do all the cozy, warm things and keep yourself warm. And we'll do a like honorary mention to my tea. I love the Celestial Seasonings Wild Berry Zinger. The only tea that I really actually drink. It keeps me warm as I drink it and hold it. And I got this mug a few years ago from a friend. I really love it. I'm waiting to go on an adventure and pack my bags soon, hopefully soon. A fun thing that I got at the beginning of winter, I think maybe like November-ish, is a kit. It's a wax seal kit. So I've been using this for my pen pal letters, and I got a seal. This one is flowers or greenery of some sort, and it comes with like 3 different colors of wax and then the little spoon thing that you pour it into and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like it takes the pen pal letters up a notch. It's been fun. So I got one of those, and then I want to buy more of the, whatever these things are called, like the actual stamp. Get a few more designs as I go. But if you like to write letters, this is a really fun thing to put on your wish list. Okay, there's, other than the blanket, another Costco thing are these pants that I'm wearing. But they are like a, kind of like a sweatpant, but not really. They're not like super thick, but they're not like thin and super tight like a yoga pant. And I pretty much just wear them all the time. I have a black pair and a dark gray pair. They came in a pack, and this is just what I wear all the time now. At home. I don't wear them out and about, but I wear them all the time at home. A fun thing that we've been doing since I got my those brass candle holders for Christmas, is we have been lighting them pretty much every single evening at supper time. And I love it because the sun sets still like before 5 o'clock here, or around 5 o'clock. And so it's dark when we have supper, and it just adds a little element of coziness to the evening. And it's, once again, it's kind of just like embracing winter, but embracing it in a fun way. I ended up finding candles from, I think, just the dollar store, and we light them every day at supper, and the kids love putting it out. I got a little candle snuffer, and they love putting them out each time. So it's like those little things that can just make the winter more cozy and more enjoyable, and we've been liking it. Another thing I have been loving is my Bible recap book. I know lots of people listen to the podcast. Like I said, when I talked about my Bible reading plans for 2022, I'm a bookish person, so I like having the physical book. I think I'm 118 days in. I started in November, and then I'm doing like 2 or 3 readings a day, because one of my goals is to have read the Bible chronologically by my birthday, which is in May. So I'm trying to read it in a little less than 6 months, and it's going well. I love the Bible recap. It has brought out so many things that I didn't realize. Either I skimmed over because I kind of didn't understand it, or things that I was kind of confused by are kind of being explained in a way that I just never thought of before, and I've been really liking it. And then after I'm done in May, I plan on pretty much reading it again, or at least the last half again, because I'm going to be reading it with Jared and a bunch of people from my church that are had started it in January, but I was already like 2-3 months in, so I'm just gonna start where they are and continue on with them. So yeah, I've been really liking that. If you guys are curious, I know there is a free podcast that I haven't listened to, but I think the content is very similar, if not pretty much exactly the same. It's not read, it's not like it's completely read from there, because I did try listening to one when I first got the Bible recap and it wasn't exactly the same, but I think they're similar. Okay, and then the last thing on my list is my like new website. It's not really new and it's not even all the way done, but a few years ago I got a domain that was my name and I meant to use it and then I kind of just didn't. And so this last weekend I spent a lot of time working on it, but not a lot to show for it. It's pretty much kind of like a landing page for a variety of different ways to find me online. And then I am making a shop where I have a lot of like freebies and printables and stuff like that. So the no spend month stuff is on there. And I brought over my Bible reading plans that I have made. I have the 60-day read the Bible in 60 days, read the Bible in 90 days plans there, so they're easy to download. And I have a few more things. I plan on moving over an about page that needs to be more than I'm going to be working on this eventually kind of thing. I'm working on it, but I'm excited about having kind of like a streamlined place for this. I don't know, it's like being a minimalist more in the online world when I'm already in a bunch of places, so I want to kind of like rein some of those in and bring them together. Yeah, I've been liking where the site is going, not necessarily liking it exactly right now, but I'm liking the idea of kind of just having a main hub where people can find all the links and stuff. Okay, so I think that is all for my winter favorites video. Like I said, I want to do this every season, so I should come back in spring with a bunch of favorite things. I would love to hear some of your favorite things in the last while, things that keep you warm or help you get through winter. Just leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys.